Vice Ganda's story didn't start on TV, it started on a stage sa mga comedy bars sa Quezon Avenue.
Welcome to Punchline, ako si Vice. Yes. Parang nabigla ako. Tao ko kayo ako, mukha lang akong kabayo talaga.
At kung alam niyo yung era ng Punchline, The Library, Zirco, meaning lang nun ang tanda mo na. At yun ang bootcamp ng kabaklaan.
Ito na po yung sales lady. Sabi ko, Miss! Ano po yun? Miss, may size pa kayo? Sabi niya, para sa inyo po. Hindi, para sa iyo. Isa-shopping kita po.
Sa totoong buhay, originally, si Mama Vice ay isang singer, no?
Kanta.
The dream was to belt like Regine, to run like Mariah. Ang kanyang pangarap noon is to belt, no, whistle tones na para bang may kalaban.
One day, you will find me again. It won't.
Pero one fateful night, napagod ang lalamunan at tunay nang napaos, no? And in that moment, Destiny cleared her throat. Kaya sa kumanta siya, she spoke and the people started to laugh.
Ay, naman ako, hindi ako maaming bakla ako. Kasi sabi ng nanay ko, ba't ako babae ka? Bakla ka? Hindi, adik ako, trip ko lang.
Alam mo yun, na-realize ni Mama Vice na the mic didn't just amplify her voice, it also amplified her truth. So habang yung iba kumakanta ng Celine Dion's greatest hits, no? Si Vice Ganda was roasting titas on the front row na may dala-dalang birthday cake. At habang yung iba were all hitting falsettos, she was hitting nerves.
O, ano ba babangga? Kalesa? Mabilis ba yun?
Hindi ba niyo magkakalesa?
Babanggain mo? O, wala na maisip?
Comedy bars back then was a sacred place for those who were silenced. And Vice every night turned trauma into timing and insecurity to influence.
Gano'ng kasarap yung ginagawa mo?
Masarap kasi ito rin yung gusto kong gawin talaga eh.
Every joke was a rebellion, and every punchline was the revolution. Vice Ganda wasn't just performing, she was actually practicing resilience with a mic.